Okay, let's start building. So I'll start from scratch, and I'm going to first add my Telegram trigger. So I want to, uh, on message, right? So whenever I get a message, then I want this flow to be triggered. And I'm going to do a settings node. So this is where I can set things like I had here, language native. So that's the language that I am originating from. So this is, let's say, English. And then I will add here language translate. So that's language I want to translate to. So let's say Japanese. All right. So next I'm going to uh, do do the next node, which is a switch node. So I want to look at two paths. The top path here is going to uh, be the speech to text, and then back to text to speech. So I want to go down that path, and then bottom path here is my image translation. So I am actually I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to listen. I'll test, and then I will listen. So I mean, just before I do that, um, I've already inputted my Telegram access token, so from the previous step. So if you haven't done that, go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to do a test step, and this will listen to uh, the Telegram message. So I will go into my Telegram. So go into here in my Telegram, and I'm just going to say something. How do I get to there? Right. So it's got the message that I got from Telegram. So now I have this information that can flow into this edit field. So I'll rename this edit field to settings. All right. So in my switch, what I'm going to do is from my trigger node. Oops. Sorry, I meant to rename this to Telegram. And here I'll put here my settings. Okay, and here I'm going to rename this to switch. Okay, all right, so in here I will say from my Telegram node, I will look at the value. So if I have a file ID, all right, I'll drag this here. So if I have a file ID, that means that I have so if this string exists, right, then I'm going to rename the output, and it is voice. Okay. All right. So next, I'm going to test it again, but now this time I'm going to input an image. All right. So I'll go ahead and turn this into test step, and then I will go to my Telegram and I will attach an image. So I'll go ahead and attach an image. All right. So now I have how the message would look like for an image. So I will have this in my switch node as well. So I'll execute the settings, and now I have what's in the Telegram node. All right, so in here, I'm going to add another routing rule, and I'm going to say that if there is a photo, all right, so I will take one of these photos. The reason why there's 3 slots here is because it's just different sizes. So I'll take the medium size here, and I'll drag and drop the ID in here. So if it's not empty, then I know that it's going to be an image. All right. So I'll go ahead and test this step, and it's just going to output that it's identified that it's image route. Okay. So good. Now let's build the top flow first. So I'm going to take the voice, and then I'm going to get the file, the audio file, and then I'm going to process it with the OpenAI nodes. Okay, so let me just quickly get that voice message again. So I'll start listening, and then I'll message, where is the bus? All right, so I've gotten now the message here, and now if you look at here, it's going to tell me that it's voice. All right, so I'll build up this path. I'm going to add a node here, and it's going to be a Telegram node. And in this Telegram node, I'm going to go and download the file. So download. Yeah, so I'm gonna get a file, and in the file I'm gonna do a get, and my file ID will come from here, right? So I'll put the file ID here, and then I'll do a test step, and it's downloaded it. All right, so good. I've downloaded the file. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I will do a speech to text. So I'll go and use my OpenAI node here, and I'm going to use transcribe a recording. Right. So I got my OpenAI account, and I'm going to transcribe it. So I will test the step. All right. So that's the text that I had sent. Now, the next node is going to be a translate node. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to use an advanced AI node. So this is a basic large language model chain that I can use. So I will specify in here that I'm going to define my prompt below. And this prompt is going to be like this. All right. I'll explain it after I copy it here. Okay. So detect the language of the text. So from the settings node, I'm going to take the native language settings. So what's the language that kind of like the from language, and then I'm going to take the translate to language, right? So if it's English, it's going to translate to Japanese. If it's Japanese, it's going to translate to English, right? And then if in the output, just provide the translation, don't explain it. So it just makes it a little easier to clean things up. And then what I'm going to translate is this text, which I've just gotten from the previous node. So JSON.text. All right, so let's execute that. Let me just delete the chat trigger. All right, I'll add in my OpenAI model, chat model. So go in here, I'll use the turbo. And then let's go in here and start testing it. Okay, and then now we have the translated text to Japanese. Perfect. All right, now we are going to take the Japanese, and then we're going to translate that from text to speech. So I will go to OpenAI node, and it's going to generate a audio. And from here, I will take the text input here, and I will generate audio. Okay, so I can choose the voice I want. There's one of 6 voices here. And now that I have generated the audio, now I'm going to use my Telegram, and I will send audio. All right, so I'll go ahead and send audio, and the chat ID I'm going to get from my Telegram node here, chat ID, and then the audio is a binary file, and it's from the previous node. All right, so go ahead and do that, and it's generate the audio. Okay, now I'm going to also output text as well. So I will have a text node. So I will send text, and I will go to my OpenAI node and get the output of it and drag it into here. Right. That way I'll have both the text and the audio. And then the chat ID I'll get back from my initial node. Right. So I will get my chat ID here. Right. I'll do a test step. And all right, then I've also got the text message in my Telegram. Okay, so this is the first part of the 2-part build. So it's the top part here. So just a brief recap what we've done. We've detected that it's a voice, and then we've taken Telegram here to get the voice file. We've used OpenAI to transcribe the recording, and then we've translated here with this node here. And then we take the translation, and then we put an audio, we generate the audible from here, and then send it back to Telegram. And here, actually, we should delete this file here and just drag it directly to here. All right, so this sends the audio message, and this sends the text message.